So we started out with entrepreneurship being portrayed as this very complex thing that is almost like a rocket science kind of approach to it. But the way that you're bringing it forward is you're focusing on the basic principles, the ones that, whether you do them in 1980 or whether you're doing them in 2040 in the future, they probably will still be the same. And we talk about relationships. So I'm wondering, what's your view on
Relationships. That was the part I
relationships?
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, relationships are key. Like one of my sayings is like, don't screw people over. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but there's plenty of opportunities in business where you can do that, where
Yeah.
you could be right and still hurt someone else's business. You've got your own terms of use. You've got your own policies. For me, I want to leave on good terms with everyone at all times. I had clients, most clients like free up, but there were a handful of times where there was some dispute with the freelancer and I could have argued a point. I could have saved the company $500 or something, but I sat down and said, what is it going to take to resolve this, to make you happy? Because I don't want something, I don't want to go to sleep at night knowing that you're unhappy with me or my service. And sure, you
Mhm.
lose a little bit of money in the short term, but you make a lot more in the long term by keeping people happy, and you build a
Yeah.
lot of trust, and you get people that'll use you on different companies. And same thing, like I've had people who have quit on me or I fired. I'm not trying to hurt them. They're not trying to hurt me. Leave on good terms. Don't burn any bridges, like my mom always used to say. So that's kind of how I approach business is I'm going to do everything possible to make sure you have a great customer service and business and service experience. And my team's working nonstop to make that happen. But if it doesn't happen and it's still something slips through the cracks, I'm going to make it right and make you whole 100% of the time. And that's kind of how I just treat business. I learned that at one of the only internships I had back in the day with Firestone. And it's always playing the long game. I'd much rather work with you long term than make a quick buck off you and leave unhappy. And I don't want to run any business that is not legitimately able to get 5-star reviews consistently, real reviews from real customers. Those are the only kinds of businesses I want to operate.
Mm. I love that philosophy.